today, he is not even a co-founder of an event company, a certified personal trainer, and also a leader in Amway business. Wow. So without further ado, let's invite this leader with energetic emoji to share today's exciting product sharing. Let's welcome Kevin. Kevin, are you there?
Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Wait a moment. Let me share my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yeah, can see your screen now.
Okay. Okay, before I start sharing about the product sharing, first I would like to thank my DD, which is my girlfriend, Sing Châu, and also my platinum DD, which is Max and NEN founder EDC. And also I would like to thank programmer to invite me for this sharing. Okay, so today I will share about Nutrilite Soy protein drink. So what is a Nutrilite Soy protein drink? So it's basically a combination of soy, wheat, and also pea. It is a plant-based protein supplement. So why Nutrilite Soy protein is better than X-brand protein? It's basically a plant-based protein, because most of the brand outside, maybe they are more like animal-based protein, or maybe some of them they are like milk-based, like whey. So in here, for vegetarian people, it's definitely suitable, and also it's vegan. And even though it's a plant-based protein, it still provides you 9 essential amino acids. So, which is the common amino acids we need for our body. So why is Nutrilite Soy protein important to us? It's because it supports muscle growth and repair lah. So everyone know this, right? But maybe some of you don't know that, let's say after you get an injury, actually it's very important for your injury recovery process as well. Because during your injury, maybe you won't do any workouts, right? You will tend to skip workout because people will tend to have alasan lah. So because I injury, then I skip my workout. So during this period of time, you're able to maintain your muscle mass, which is really important for your recovery. Okay, so what if we don't get enough protein intake? So these are the signs I found online. Okay, so basically you feel cravings of maybe sweet things, fried foods. You easily get hungry. That's why you will see some people, when they don't take enough of protein like chicken breast or fish, then maybe after the meal, then you will straight away craving for some dessert, right? Malaysian style. Okay, so another one, which is you feel weakness, where for those people who don't take enough of protein, you will feel like the whole day you're feeling tired. Okay, then also of course muscle loss, because you don't get enough of protein, and big hair and nails, and also our skin, because all our hair, nails, and skin actually is built up by our cells, and our cells actually, their food is actually protein lah, because cells need to eat food also. We human also, we need to eat food. Then for the cells, their food is actually protein. This is why we need to have enough of protein. Okay. Of course, you easily get sick, regularly unwell. So for those people who easily get sick, probably is because one of the reason your protein intake is not enough. Okay. Because nowadays, outside food, right? A lot of food is we call delicious food lah, okay? And most of the food outside they're selling also is more on carbohydrates. It's because it is more cheaper than protein. If the shop give you, they sell you or they provide you more protein-based food, means they're gonna earn lesser lah. So if they earn lesser, then they cannot sustain, they will close shop. But this is why they will tend to give you more rice so that you feel more full. Okay. Okay, so why protein is important is because it helps you to reduce your craving. Because after you get enough of protein, you feel full. Then you won't tend to like want to eat sweet stuff lah. Of course, you can build your muscle mass lah. So for those who go for gym often one, of course you can easily to build your muscle. You want to gain your muscle mass? Yes, soy protein definitely suitable. Okay, so another reason why soy protein is important because it may help you to reduce your LDL cholesterol. So LDL cholesterol basically is we call bad cholesterol. So it's basically a blockage of your blood capillaries where it will lead you to heart disease, all kinds of things and strokes. Okay. Okay. So everyone know this, right? Nasi lemak. So what if we eat nasi lemak early in the morning? Yeah, it will lead you to increase your LDL cholesterol. So if you get the soy protein, it will help you to reduce the LDL cholesterol. So if you get this, you will get the blockage of your capillaries lah. But we Malaysian, we tend to love to eat nasi lemak a lot in the morning, right? Instead of drinking protein. Okay, so why is Nutrilite Soy Protein Drink a wise choice for your breakfast? So it's because of it has a 40 calories only per scoop. So instead of you eating maybe we call McDonald breakfast, probably the whole meal, it can bring you around 500 or maybe even 1000 of calories depending on what you eat and how much you eat lah. Probably one set is already more than 40 calories. So you get this 40 calories per scoop. If you consume 2 scoop early in the morning, you only get 80 calories. At the same time, you get 16 gram of protein because for 1 scoop is 8 gram as stated on the nutritional information here. So 8 gram for per serving of 10 gram. Of course, it has a very, very low of fats amount, 0.5 gram only, basically almost zero lah. Okay, 0.3 gram of carbohydrates, which is we would say that is totally very less carbohydrates. So it means it won't lead you to easily gain weight lah. It will maintain your weight and also give you the energy and you can maintain your muscle. Of course, another thing which is PDCAAS score 1. So this is important. So what is PDCAAS score 1? It's basically protein digestibility corrected amino acid score. So this is the score used to evaluate the quality of the protein. It means the amino acid composition and also like how well you can digest your protein. So as you can see from the nutritional label here, they mention that it provides the essential amino acid per serving in having a PDCAAS equals to 1. Means by World Health Organization, they like guarantee that this protein, okay, they will have a 9 essential amino acids as well. And also it is a PDCAAS 1 score lah. Okay, so what is the difference between plant protein and animal protein? Okay, so in the market, in the industry, there are a lot of different types of protein. You have seen those big tub one, right? Maybe they have a whey protein or mass gain, something else, right? But today, Nutrilite soy protein is a plant protein. And this protein is basically high dietary fiber. So because it's not an animal protein, which it has low fiber content, and of course it has low saturated fat because it's not animal protein, or and also it is free from cholesterol. Means because animal protein might have higher cholesterol, okay, and also it's suitable for those people who are lactose intolerant because our soy protein, they are suitable for lactose intolerant people. So let's say for milk protein, like animal protein, some people they might feel allergy to it and they cannot consume also. Basically, anyone who has any disease or anything, they actually can consume our plant protein. So you might heard of some doctors that say you cannot drink protein because if you drink protein, your kidney will spoil. But actually, this we call the controversial conversation between the industry lah, okay, because like in pharmacies, they're actually providing more on the drugs. They treat you the drugs to solve your problems. So it's not the supplement based like this kind of plant protein. So in here, Nutrilite, they are actually using a plant based soy protein. So it's not a drug. So doctor actually what they're using more is they learn more knowledge on those drugs lah. Basically, those like penicillin, antibiotics, or maybe painkillers. All these actually they are drugs. So they treat you. I mean, they treat you in the emergency way, but it's not in your we call daily life or maybe in a nutrition way, because doctor they don't really learn nutrition. I mean, maybe some of them they know, but in their course they are mainly helping you when you are in emergency. So this is why you will hear some doctor, they will say you cannot get protein. So maybe next time if you meet this kind of doctor, you can ask them how if a plant protein. Maybe you can try to ask the doctor, see if the doctor still say you cannot drink this protein, or maybe you can show them Nutrilite soy protein drink, the information of the protein, how they made it, and what is in the content lah. Okay, so let me see the chat. Is there anyone asking question? Wait a moment. Okay, so allopathic medicine, the system in which medical doctors. Yeah, true. Okay. What is the recommended soy protein intake for our daily lives? Okay, so our recommended daily intake for actually a baby 0 to 6 months is 1.52. What it means, this 1.52 is basically based on your kg. Let's say today you are 60 kg. So 60 kg times 1.52, then it will equals to the amount of protein intake you will consume at least for your minimum for every day. Okay, let's say today you are 19 years old and above, or an adult. At least for a very minimum human being to survive, okay, is 0.8. Means, let's say today you are 60 kg, you need to times 0.8, then you will get the amount of the protein intake you should get. This is the minimum amount for you to survive, for you to have a sufficient of muscle so that you can walk every day. Of course, for those people who tend to work out more, okay, so how much of protein for those people who are active? So for sedentary, probably is 0.8 gram at least. For those who are slightly active but is not an athlete, you do some walking. Sometimes we do some house chores as well, right? We do, maybe we work. Some people, their work is a lot of walking also. Then you might need to consume 1 gram or maybe up to 1.2 gram. That is our minimum. So for some athletes, maybe you have a more activity level. In a week, you do workout for 2 to 3 times or maybe 4 or 5 times. Probably you need to hit 1.2 gram or maybe 1.5 gram. No, times 1.5 of your kg. Sorry, means you are 60, you need to times 1.2 or 1.5. So for really crazy people, like you like to work out every single day, maybe you need to times 2. Means today you are 60 kg, you need to times 2. So that is your amount of your protein intake, which is 120. Okay, so how Nutrilite soy protein is being processed? So in Nutrilite, they have their own traceability process. Okay, so how they actually made. Okay, so from the first is actually they choose the botanical first. Then after they choose the botanical already, then of course they will pick the selection of the seed. They want to make sure it's not a GMO modified. Okay, then they will pick the farm. Okay, the farm, of course, it is an organic farm. Then from there, it will grow the plant, mean grow the soy protein. And after that, they will give a birth certificate. Basically, this is more on the quality assurance of the plant or of the ingredients of the soil. Okay, then from there they will harvest it. I mean, the farmer, those they will have the harvesting. Then after that, they will send into a manufacturer to do an extraction for the skin, seeds, roots, leaves. They only get the nutrients. Okay. After that, they will manufacture, they will process everything. Of course, they will do the quality checking as well. Then they will do the packaging. In the end, we will consume the protein. Okay. So this is how the whole Nutrilite means they provide the safe and effective measures during the process. So in outside, maybe some of the protein brand, you can't even see this kind of thing. So they just sell because it's more on they want to earn money also. So they got different kind of like OEM brands outside also nowadays. So if you can try to ask them whether how they actually process it, maybe they don't even know how they process it. Okay, so how Nutrilite's quality standards are being set is because of the non-GMO soybean. So basically, long story short, this is what I search ChatGPT. Okay, so actually nowadays everyone know what is ChatGPT, right? So you can even search Nutrilite soy protein drink in the ChatGPT. All the information will come out. So basically, it's not a genetic modified. So if not a genetic modified means it's better lah. So if genetic modified one, why they want to modify is because they want it to resist like the pests, herbicides, so that they can have more crops. In terms of earning money, yeah, you can earn more lah, because the pests, all those they won't attack the crops, right? Then you can earn more money. But because in Nutrilite, we are organic farm, we're focusing more on quality and safe. So we use non-GMO soybeans. Okay, so I will have some short testimonials of my clients. So this is just one of the example before and after. Who is this? That are suitable for the human body. Yes. Okay, so as you can see, within a few months, one of my client, is my PD client. He has a very low muscle mass. Is because he actually is a scientist, but he's not trust like all kinds of supplement. I mean, sometimes like doctors also, you talk to them, they will not trust also. So same goes to him. He believe more on natural food only. But so how I explain to him is actually from what we eat every day, we might not easily reach our protein intake based on your exercise activity level. Like he work out almost every day, so the protein intake he consume maybe only one chicken breast in a day, because some of them, they are busy people, right? Like him, he is a busy people, he works a lot, then he probably don't have time to even cook. So if you can eat 1 or 2 chicken breasts in a day, it costs around, maybe you can hit 50 gram of protein only. But then you work out almost every day. So based on what I explained before that, if you work out every day means you need to eat times 2 of your body weight. Means you are 60 kg. For guy, average kg is 60. Means you eat 120. But in a day, if you're able to hit 2 chicken breast, you only hit 50 gram. You still lack of around 70 gram of proteins. So where you want to get? Basically, you can't hit the amount of the intake you should. So he has a very low muscle mass. He tell me early in the morning he eat 2 eggs. Then he thought he can actually build the muscle already. But then when I use the in-body measurement, when I test, the muscle mass is under low category. So after he consumed for few months, is when I measure back for the in-body, of course, the in-body results shows that the muscle mass increased lah, all the way to the normal category. Okay, this is another testimonials. This is not my hand, so I'm lucky because I almost kena also from this situation. This hand is from my girlfriend, as we do events. So when we do events, tend to have some risk also lah. So this happened is because of one of the one of the equipment one of the material we use is actually like kind of a bomb cracker thing. So it's like a firecracker. So we want to try that thing out. If you all know that the gender reveal like party, normally they have like coloring, right? Got the smoke come out with blue color or maybe pink color. So then we want to do the smoke out loud. We want to try to experiment this. Then we go and try the thing. So I hold the thing, then my girlfriend tried to pull the thing out. So luckily I didn't kena. But I feel the pain lah, the hot. Suddenly you feel something very hot in your hand. But then the thing shoot out and kena my girlfriend hands lah. Her palms. So her palms straight away got burned. So on the spot, I bring her to downstairs to seek for a doctor, just a nearby clinic. Then the doctors say that they on the spot. I remember doctor straight away give him, one medicine. I think is some painkiller thing lah, because my girlfriend say very very pain lah. So anything can I resist the pain first? I don't want to feel the pain. So then the doctor straight away give one medicine to eat, but then I think it's still the same lah. You still feel the pain. So this is what happened on 10 December. So okay. So from here, 13 December, as you can see, actually after all this, I bring her to specialist already lah. So we went to a plastic surgery specialist. Then this plastic surgery told me that it might need 1 year to recover. So from what I know, because we are Nutrilite consumer, so I know those protein, collagen, it can be beneficial for this recovery. Then of course every day we consume lah, protein, collagen, bio C, everything hantam lah. Got what kind of nutrition, just hantam everything. So as you can see, the news. Okay, so at first, after we went for the plastic surgery helped to cut everything already. Then it gets into this kind of a condition where got the hole like that lah, very girly also. Then I tell my girlfriend lah, because I heard that the Alano lotion in Amway, they say when you burn, you use the Alano lotion, then it helps you to recover maybe nicer, it grows nicer, or maybe it heals faster. This is what I heard only lah. But then I trust in Amway products because I know their quality of the products is really good lah. Then I asked her to straight away apply this lotion lah. I mean, didn't even care about can or cannot. Just apply. Then the next day, the next morning, everything dry out already. So assume it's getting better lah, because what we want is actually dry out, right? If if the wound is keep like wet, then it's a little bit hard to recover lah. Then 19 December, this is what happened by drinking protein collagen a lot every day. So 19 and 21, yeah, already almost recover everything. So from what the doctor say, from 1 year, they even tell my girlfriend, from 1 year, then the second appointment I meet the doctor say half year. But then like in a short amount of time, what is the date? 10th of December. Yeah, 10th of December until recover within 1 month lah. Basically, it's like within 1 month, you can recover everything. It's because of sufficient of protein as well. So a lot of people, you all heard that it helps you to grow your skin, right? It helps you to grow your nails also. Let me see where is the photo. Okay, so I'm not sure is it this one. From what we have, what I see lah, her nails, right? I mean, because on the wound side one, the nails are slightly shorter than without the wound one. I didn't put the photo here. Means the wound side one, the nails grow slower. Why it happens is because the recovery or they go to the wound already lah. And that's why the other palm, right, the nails is slightly longer. So every time we say that it helps you to grow your nails, but then we cannot see. So from here, we can clearly see also that protein actually helps you to grow your nails also. Okay, thank you everyone for listening. So a scoop of protein a day keeps you the doctor away. Okay, so it's not an apple a day already. Okay, okay. Is there any question? Let me see. Okay. Okay, thank you everyone.
Thank you, Taylor. So from his knowledgeable sharing, we can know that